I am your astrologer, Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, October 23rd to Monday, October 30th, 2017. Now, what we've got going on this week for you, Leo, is we've got the Sun and Jupiter conjunct right here in your 4th house of home. All right, and of family. So I think what you're trying to do here is you're trying to build a home life that is better for you, that resonates more truly with who you are on the inside, and that is really deeply down what it is that you want, okay? I think maybe it's been a little bit hard for you to build a home life and a family life and to feel more just comfortable emotionally at the very core of your being with where your life is for the past months or maybe even a few years, okay? And I think you're trying to overcome some of that old stuff and the old baggage about why you can't have the home or the family life or something very important to you that it is that you want, so you can finally start to build a home life that really is important to you and feel really good about it, okay? So that's what I think is going on there. And I think as you're trying to work some of this stuff out emotionally and understand it better about your home life, what it is that you want and need to do to move forward, I think there's also a lot of thinking too happening in your mind and a lot of communication perhaps with other people happening as well, with Mercury right nearby the Sun and Jupiter in your 4th house of home and family. Okay, I think a lot of this thinking and communicating that you're doing with home here has to do where Neptune is, all right, in your 8th house of changes. So I think there's been some big changes that you're making perhaps to your home life, ending and beginning things, or just trying to rearrange your home life to make it more of something that it is that you really want here, that you're definitely trying to make sense of with Neptune here and a trine to Mercury in your 4th house. All right, now Neptune can bring confusion coming in here. So there could be some confusion here about some changes that you're making about your home life or how you're rearranging your life to be more comfortable with who you are on deep down. All right, but I think needing to not be too tough on yourself here if some of these changes that you're trying to make take unusual twists and turns or don't look exactly the way that you thought they would look, okay? It's like Neptune only brings confusion when we try to force our idea of the world on the world instead of allowing and accepting what it is that it has for us to come in, okay? And I think if you can learn to be okay with the changes that your life is taking, especially when it comes to a home life and something very core to your being, you're gonna find there are lots of insights and inspiration that's gonna come for you here to build a home that more truly resonates with you and who you really are, okay? And I think if you can focus on your home life and on your family and on doing something more important to you, it's definitely going to open some doors here where Pluto is in your 6th house of your job, your daily routines, and your health here, okay? Because Mercury is making a sextile to Pluto this week as well. And I think focusing on your home life and on building something very core to your being, it's going to allow you here to have the daily routines that you want, to organize your life better, to feel more comfortable about your external reality and what's going on outside you. I also think it's going to help your health to just be better as well, okay? And to feel just more better holistically with how you're feeling, okay? So I think that's going to be a good thing that's coming in, and focusing on the home life is going to be the key that you need to get there. Now, there could be some uncomfortable feelings, of course, while this stuff is going on, and that's going to be where Saturn is here in your 5th house of happiness, making a square over here to Chiron in your 8th house of changes. So as you're trying to build a home life for yourself and make the changes that you need to build your life on a better footing and organize your life better, I think you could be a little worried that you're not going to be happy doing this thing that you're doing at home and making these changes that you need at home, okay? That it's going to be uncomfortable for you to find the joy and to be lighthearted as there's so many big, deep feelings going on about where your life is going and what you're building your life on. And I think you need to not get so lost or caught up in whether or not you're going to be happy and find the joy making some of these changes, okay? This 5th house of happiness could also be romantic relationships and kids as well, and passion projects. I think you need to not worry so much about that, okay, and focus more on your home and family, because I think if you can focus on building something that's important to you, then the rest is going to fall into place, and you're going to find that you can be happy and do all of that later on, okay? Focusing on your home life and building something too that's core to your being is also going to help you here where the North Node is in your 1st house, to just do something really important to you and to help you live the life that it is that you want in some way as well, and just help you all around, okay, in all parts of your life here to do something that it is that you want, with Mercury in your 4th house and a square with the North Node here in your 1st. All right, so I think that is what is going on there. I think while you're trying to figure out home stuff, build something important to you, have a better life here, make some changes you need to get there. We also have Venus hanging out in your 3rd house of talk and of communication here, making a square over to Pluto in your 6th house of job, okay? So as you're trying to build this home life or change your home life, okay, to have something that you can build on more solidly, I think there's still lots of communication going on about your daily routines, about your job, still lots of things you're trying to work out mentally, perhaps to get your life in order, to put your life in the right spot and to make sure that your life looks the way you want it to look, okay? I think there's still a lot going on there, maybe having to change your mindset in order to match your daily routines and the way that your job and your external reality is changing as well that you're trying to work out. I don't think that's new. We've had tons of planets come through this spot in Libra for the past few weeks, so I think you've been thinking about your life and how your life is changing externally for a while, but I think there are just a few more things that you have to get in order here as things are changing to understand better so that you can move forward feeling more just comfortable with where everything is happening, okay? Mars too coming into your 3rd house as well, going to bring again more attention to communicating and thinking about your life and making sure everything's in the right place that it needs to be, okay? I think you may have to be a little bit more patient when it comes to thinking about the thing that you're building and your home life and getting right mentally, okay, with everything that's happening, because we do have your 4th house, some planets here in a semi-square with Mars coming into your 3rd, okay? So I think it's going to take some time for you to fully understand your home life and this thing that it is that you're building, and to talk about it and feel more comfortable communicating about it with other people and with your job and on the day-to-day. But I think you're getting there, and I think you need to realize that, and I think you just need to be patient as some of these changes fall into place and open up some doors for you, okay? So that's what I've got there. Your card here, I love it. It's the 6 of Cups upright. This is such a beautiful card, okay? This is a card of the past, of nostalgia, of reconnecting with things from the past in some way, okay? And reconnecting to those happy, beautiful memories that you used to have perhaps when you were younger or when life was better in some way. And I think trying to bring those good feelings back into your life again now, to heal from all of the things that have happened in between, okay? And to just be on better terms here. And I think it's a beautiful card. I think this is going to be a good week for you to find more of the joy back into your life, build your life on something that really means a lot to you here, and to revisit some old things that you liked. And I think it's going to be a good thing. If you don't feel like that, maybe you should think about what you can do to build a better life for you, to find the happiness once again, and what things from the past that were good for you that maybe you need to retrieve here and move forward with and bring into new chapters with, so that you can feel more comfortable and at peace and whole moving forward, okay? So that's what I've got for you this week. Leo, thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.